What was the road to conceiving like?
The road to conceiving was difficult. I had a miscarriage in 2005, 2008, 2011, 2013. Then finally I was able to conceive in 2014.
How did you feel when you first found out you were with child?
I found out I was with child. I had to go to the hospital because I was sick. I was actually extremely sick, which I was sick my entire 9 months that I was pregnant. I was kind of nervous and I didn't know. I really didn't have a certain feeling. I was happy, sad, nervous, all of it. I just didn't get too overwhelmed because I didn't know if I was going to have another miscarriage.
Did you feel any nervousness or anxiety after the baby was born, being a new mother and all?
Absolutely, I did. I felt all the above. I had more of anxiety because I was so excited that I actually had a chance that I was able to conceive after so many miscarriages. And when she came, she just filled the room with joy, you know. Pain, I still was sad the same day that she came, but I was more happy than I was sad.
How big was your baby when she was born?
She was 4 pounds, 5 ounces, 17.25 inches.
Were there any complications with the birth?
Yes, before I had her, the day before actually, my doctor sent me over to the hospital for observation because my blood pressure was extremely high. And during my observation, they realized that I was having contraction, which I didn't feel any contractions because she was breech. So with her being breech, I had to have a cesarean. So once my doctor came in the hospital and checked me, he ended up going ahead and doing the cesarean that day. So when she came, she got stuck into my ribs. Cold, nigga, I'm hot. You can go do that part over. You stop and you looking at me, I'm looking at you because I'm over, I'm done. You gotta do that part over. Rewind it.
No, I ain't gonna rewind, I'm gonna just splice it up. Were there any complications with the birth?
Absolutely it was. The day before I gave birth to her, I had to go into the hospital for observation, and that night I was having contraction. Which I didn't feel any of my contraction because she was breech, and with her being breech, I had to have a cesarean. So the day that they did my cesarean, she ended up getting stuck into my rib cage. So the doctor had to actually bend her body in like a 360 angle all the way back to like pop her head out. But once she came out, she made the noise that only you can hear in a lifetime.
Who does your baby resemble?
Well, she looked like a couple of people. She looked like my husband, which is her father. She also looked like his sister. And she looked like her great-great-grandmother, which is her father's grandmother. Their genes are so strong. I didn't think she was my child because she didn't look like me. She only had my nose. So I feel some type of way about that.
How has having a child changed you and why?
Well, it changed my life because I live for her now. I don't live for me. The things that I would do, I don't do no more. And before I do something, I actually think about what's best for my baby before I do it.
Most children are entertaining to watch. What does your child do that makes you smile?
What she do is when she's tired of something, she will actually poke her lips out. And when she pokes her lip out, it's the most cutest little thing that you would ever see. And once she realizes that you're looking at her, she starts smiling and laughing at you.
Did you have a baby shower? If so, what was it like?
Yes, I had a baby shower that was given by my sisters and my cousin. It was exciting. It was something totally different that I never experienced before in my life. A lot of my family and friends was there. My best friend, she drove down. She drove 3.5 hours to the baby shower. So it was a great experience. And it also was a great time because everybody knew my complications that I have had in the past with conceiving a child.
Did the baby get a lot of gifts?
Absolutely, she got so many gifts. We don't even have room for all the stuff that she got. But we're thankful for everything that she did receive. Half of the stuff she probably would never use because she was so small. Some of the things she outgrew. But yeah, she got a lot of things and we're thankful for that.
What was the first thing you bought your child?
Well, the first thing that I bought her was, I was actually online, just doing a little online window shopping. So once I went on this one little kids website, I seen these little white snow boots and a couple of small outfits that I thought would be so beautiful on her. I was only maybe 5 months pregnant, just jumping the gun. But anyway, so I ordered those outfits, which she haven't had a chance to wear because the shoes are extremely too big. And the outfits that I bought her, they was they 3 to 6 months, and the 3 to 6 months is like a large compared to how small she is.
Who came to visit you in the hospital?
Well, of course, my husband, he was there. He was there the entire time to celebrate that moment with me of our daughter's birth. My cousin, Kathy, and her husband, her daughters, they came. One of my friends and her husband, they came. My sister and her daughter and her friend came. So I had a lot of family and friend members that came. And the entire hospital, the nurse at the hospital, the entire hospital, they came to see her, which was shocking. I never seen nothing like that in my life.
Does your baby keep you up at night?
Absolutely not. She's a great baby. She sleep all night, and she will sleep all day if I let her. But I have to wake her up just to feed her. But she does great at night. I'm so grateful and thankful that she sleeps throughout the night.
What do you feel is your most important responsibility when it comes to motherhood?
My most important responsibility is to protect my child. I don't want anything to happen to her. She's my pride and joy. I live for her.
What are your plans for you and the baby in the future?
Well, my plans for my future is for me to finish college, which I am in. This is my freshman year, so I want to finish college so that I can have a better life for my daughter, as well I can have a career for myself. Also, I want to be able to teach my daughter things about life, teach her how to love, teach her how to know about the Bible and know about God, and teach her what's most important in life.
Do you plan on having any more kids?
Well, my answer is no, but close the vent, I'm hot. Oh, shoot.
Do you plan on having any more kids?
Absolutely not. Well, if God blessed me with some more, I would absolutely love them and have them and raise them. But once I had her, it was just like she was the missing piece to my puzzle. Before I had her, I always said I wanted 3 little boys, but that changed once she came. And I don't know, only God knows that.
If your baby could say one word right now, what do you think it would be?
The one word that she would say that I always hear her saying, I make it out, she always say, and it's the cutest little thing that you can ever hear. She said, and she know that she's saying it because when she said it to you, she laughed. So her first word would be,
Are you used to being a mother yet?
No, it's a process, you know, day in and day out. It's unbelievable. I really can't believe that I actually have a child. So I'm so overprotective of her. I have to sleep with her. I have to wash with her. I have to do everything with her. And it just haven't kicked in that she's mine. I'm so used to having everybody else's kids, loving on them. But then at the end of the day, I would have to give them back. With her, I don't have to give her back. 'Cause God gave her to me.
What is your baby's name and who named her?
Her name is India, which her father named her first name, gave her her first name. Her middle name is A Miracle, which I named her. And her last name is Coleman.
What day was your baby born on?
She was born on October the 10th, 2014 at 4:59 a.m.